All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to today's chair stretching class. I am Elena Brown. I'll be your instructor for the day. So I am here on behalf of South Central Foundation for Fitness, Dance, and the Arts. And we're so grateful for Black Visions of Wellness for supporting us, and also the UMA Clinic for also giving us this platform. So we just want to give gratitude to the teams that are helping us. And today we will be focusing on a little bit of strength training, but also our normal stretches that we do. And again, these are a great way to take a break throughout your day to really reset or give yourself the energy that you need to continue with your day. So let's get started. We're just going to start with rotating our neck. And in the opposite direction. And then we are going to go from left to right. And up and down. And around in a circle again. And opposite direction. And we're going to hold on our right side. And hold on our left side. And then we're just going to press our head forward, press it forward. And press back. And we're just going to look from our left to our right. And then we're going to turn to our left and look up and down. And turn to our right and look up and down. And then what I want us to do right now is just take a couple of deep breaths. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. What I like to do is just take my arm up with my breath, hold it, and release with my hand. So it's one fluid motion. just like that. Inhale. Again, inhale. Alrighty, so now we're gonna move over to our shoulder work. So we're just gonna shrug up and down. And we're gonna shrug one shoulder and then the other, really working on that unilateral movement. And together again. And now just roll your shoulders back one at a time. And roll your shoulders forward. All right, now we're just going to take our right arm on our right shoulder and bring that whole entire arm forward. And now take it back. And bring the left hand onto the left shoulder. Do the same thing going forward. And going backwards. Awesome job. Now we're just going to do some arm circles. This is a great exercise for strengthening your arms. So we're going to put our arms out just like this, and we're going to do small mini circles for counts of 10. So we're going to do, just go off of my count. I was going to try to tell you to do 10, but you're probably going to do more arm circles than 10. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Bring those arms down. You can give your shoulders a slight massage. I know it's definitely strenuous when we're doing lots of shoulder activity, because honestly, I feel like your shoulders are the most primary muscle in your arm. You literally use them for everything. So let's go ahead and do that again. So small arm circles, ready, and begin. And what I want you to do is I want you to keep your arm as tight as possible. So my arm to the side is doing this. I'm acting as though there's a little circle that my arm is just going through right here. So to keep that image in your mind, it really helps to execute the exercise effectively. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty, so we're gonna do that going backwards for 2 sets, same thing, 10 counts. And again, if you feel it in your shoulders, just take a quick little break, count to 2, and then put your arms right back up, because this is definitely gonna be a great exercise for your entire arms. So let's go ahead and do it to the back. Ready, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. So we are going to go ahead and do that one more time, and then we are going to move on to some arm stretches and then to some back exercises. Alrighty? So let's go ahead and do that one more time. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Let those arms relax and breathe. I like to place my hands on my shoulders and it stretches out my back and really just helps me to just relax. Alrighty, so now we are going to go into some arm stretches. So bring that right arm across the body and anchor it with your left arm and just feel the stretch in your in the forearm and also in your triceps. And to the other side. Alrighty, and now bringing the right shoulder to the back of your head. All right, and then doing the same thing. All right, then just bring those arms up, stretch them all the way up to the ceiling. Act as though you are touching the ceiling. I like to put my thumbs in between each other and just stretch all the way up. Then what I want you to do is just grab at the ceiling or act as though you're grabbing at a rope that you're pulling yourself up from. Awesome. Stretch those arms up wide and bring down that left arm and lean over to your right, to your left side with your right arm overarching your head. And same thing on the other side. And then we are going to put our arms behind us. So we're just interlocking our fingers and placing them behind us. And then we're just going to release that position. We're going to go into a faster movement with these arm stretches. So I'm just stretching across. And one more. Awesome job. Alrighty, so now for our arm exercises, our back exercises. We are going to place our hands right here, push up, come back down. Okay, we're going to do that for 10 times, 3 sets. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those arms down. I want you to do a couple deep breaths with me. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Awesome job. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started on another set of that exercise. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty, so we're just going to relax our shoulders. You can kind of do whatever during this time period. If you want to do a couple deep breaths, if you want to think about the rest of your day, if you just want to think about nothing, just go ahead and practice that for about 30 seconds. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with our third and final set of this exercise. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Bring those arms down, relax for a bit, and I'm going to show you the next exercise. So what we're going to do is we're going to do closing the curtains. So we're going to do that 10 times for 3 sets. This helps to stretch out the back and really give your shoulders that work that they need, but also in range of motion. Your arms connecting at this point is going to improve your range of motion and just really help you with everyday activities. So let's go ahead and get started for 10. Ready and begin. 1, 2, and keep those elbows up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty, now bring those arms down. Like I said, you can just relax during this time period. Do a couple deep breaths. You could also, meditate on your day, on the food that you're going to eat, on anything. So just go ahead and take your moment. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with our second set. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also cup your hands if that helps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty, feeling good, feeling good. It's almost time to stretch out our torso, which is coming next. So definitely excited about that. Alrighty, let's get started with our third and final set. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. I am feeling good, but also ready to stretch out this torso. The first thing that I want us to do is just reach over and stretch out that back. I want you to be completely, your stomach should be completely over your legs, okay? I want you to stay right there in that position. And try to touch your toes. All right, and then we're just gonna sit up. And what I want you to do is just take your arms across your body like so. It's kind of hard to do it in this chair, but I want you to turn your body like this, warming up that torso. Ooh. Feel pressure in my back. And then we're just going to turn and hold, breathing through this position. All right, and on to the next side. Alrighty, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to arch our back like so. And take our chest forward and shoulders back. And do that same movement again. And take the shoulders back or the arms back. Awesome. I want us to lean over onto our legs again. And drop that head. And slowly come up. and we're just going to turn back to the front, and we're going to do some sitting ab exercises. So what I want you to do is just to place your torso back, and I want you to bring your legs up to your chest. You should feel your ab being engaged, and we're just going to continue that for 10 sets for 3 reps. Okay, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Just give yourself a little break. Breathe it out. Again, being mindful about our thoughts, thinking positively, and giving ourselves words of affirmation to carry on throughout the day. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do that again. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Bring those legs down. You can stretch it out again. Breathe through this. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Abs are engaged. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. So I want to do another sitting ab exercise. So give me 1 second. Okay, so what we are going to do next is just a simple knee to elbow action. So we're just bringing our knee up to our elbow, and we're going to do that 10 times for 3 reps. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Go ahead and breathe that out. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do that again. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. If you're feeling it in your abs, you are doing it right. So don't feel like you are gonna burn out. We're only doing 10 reps and 3 sets. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the third set soon. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started with our third and final set. Sit up straight. Hands are interlocked behind your head, and we're touching our opposite elbow to our opposite knee. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. Alrighty. So that feels great. I'm glad we were able to do that. What I want us to do now is transition into some leg stretches. So what we're going to do is we are going to stretch out our legs all the way so that they're straight, and you're just going to want to touch your toes. You're still seated in your chair. You want to make sure that your legs are as straight as they can be. And then we're going to place our left leg on top of our right leg, and just go ahead and press down on our knee. Ooh, this stretch feels super, super good. Then we're going to reach down and touch our toe. And then just give your ankle a good roll. You can use your hand, or you can just do it with your own ankle. And in the opposite direction, I don't know whether you guys can hear it, but my ankle was cracking over and over again. Alrighty, and then we're gonna put that leg down. We're gonna lift our leg up, lift our right leg up, apologies, and you're just gonna press down on your right knee. All right, and then we're gonna try to touch our toes. Awesome, and then just give that ankle a roll. All right, and we are going to go ahead and hop into our wellness point for the day. So, thank you guys so much for joining our chair stretching class, and I hope that it was really helpful for you as you are moving throughout your day. So, I wanted to share some holistic wellness tips that the South Central Foundation for Fitness, Science, and the Arts likes to push forward for all of our participants and all of our classes to really instill this type of information and to implement it into your everyday life so you're living a healthy life and you don't have to make major changes when comes time for um, vacation, or even when it comes to your own health. You don't have to, you're not going to be shocked by what the doctor tells you because you know that you're being healthy. So, one of the ways that I like to incorporate more activity into my day and really get more steps in is by taking a 20 to 30-minute walk in the middle of the day. So I have a dog, and he'll go out about 3 times a day. And so in the middle of my day, I'll just take time to go outside and walk him for 20 to 30 minutes, sometimes even 15. It doesn't even have to be that long, and just getting some steps in, getting some exercise in. And also, this is another point, getting some sunlight, getting vitamin D. That's a super, super important in avoiding diseases that we see on an everyday basis. There was actually a study that came out that if you supplemented vitamin D, you were less likely to get COVID. And so that's something to keep with you, and also to remember that vitamin D is very, very, very important. So get as much sun as you can, yeah, while you're wearing your sunscreen. Another tip that I like to give out is that you need to be eating wholesome meals and wholesome foods. This is going to keep you out of the inner aisles of the grocery store. So you're going to be buying more produce, fruits, and vegetables, and just incorporating more food that you can make at home into your diet. I know eating out is definitely one of the joys of life, especially especially as on a weekly basis when all we're really doing is working. Eating out can be really, really exciting, but you do have to be careful of doing that. And next, what I like to impart is having a great sleep routine to promote rest and recovery. And I think that this is one of the most important um, things that you can do for your body: resting and recovering from workouts, from long days. Rest, 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 rest is super important. Another good tip is to weight train 2 to 3 times a week. So I think I mentioned this before in one of our other sessions, but weight training is a great way to lose weight. When you weight train, you actually burn calories for the next, I believe, like 72 hours, versus cardio, you're only burning for 24 hours. Don't get me wrong, they're definitely both beneficial. But considering your goals, you may want to incorporate more weight training into your routine more often. And then we have staying hydrated, drinking lots of water. I'm guilty of this. Sometimes I don't drink a lot of water, but it is so, so, so essential to allowing your organs to operate properly, and just keeping your skin healthy, being healthy in general. Like, water is top tip. Honestly, if you don't take anything else today, drink more water. That's the number one tip. And then I would say maintaining a good physical hygiene and routine for yourself. This can be really important, and it kind of piggybacks off of our last health and wellness tip, which was to implement a routine so you can become more consistent with whatever habit you're trying to instill. So just practicing a self-care routine, and eating on a normal basis, and taking care of yourself. That's the number one goal. And then this is a super important one. So as we're managing our days, and it becomes more and more hectic, we are more than likely to get stressed out. And did you know that the number one cause of cardiovascular diseases and a lot of other diseases is stress? It's stress. And we cope with stress by eating fatty foods and kind of getting into bad habits. And I want to impart on you to stop doing that and try to find a healthy way to cope with stress, which can be taking a walk. It can be going to the gym, just being active. And then the last tip that I would suggest for you all to do is to go to your doctor. If you feel like something is not right, I encourage you to ask as many questions as you can to your physician. They are there to answer your questions, so don't ever feel like they aren't there for you. If you feel that way, you should probably find another physician. But they are there to answer your questions and to ease your mind. So, those are all the tips that I have today. I'm so glad that you guys were able to join in. I hope these tips and this chair stretching routine was helpful for you. Please join us again next week, same time, and I hope to see you guys soon. Alrighty, bye bye. Have a good one.